Hey Aquarius, it's Dr. Leona coming in for your weekly reading. This is for the week of April 17th to the 24th. I had to think about it for a minute. And I'm calling it the solar eclipse readings because the solar eclipse is happening on the same day that Ramadan ends. Ramadan ends on the 20th of April and sometime between the 19th and 20th, depending on your time zone. We have the solar eclipse happening in Vedic Aries in Ashwini Nakshatra, which is the equivalent of a lunar house. You also have the very next day, Mercury goes retrograde, also in Aries, in a nakshatra called Bharani, ruled by Venus. Venus moved on the 5th, just a few days ago, into Taurus, Vedic Taurus. So it got away from Rahu, the North Node, which it was conjunct with for some time. So there's some really great energies coming up here. There's going to be a lot of movement. Anything that's been stuck for a while, with Jupiter moving into a brand new house, once in 12-year transit, that's going to be taking place basically the day after Mercury retrograde. So you got solar eclipse. You've got Mercury retrograde, and then you've got Jupiter moving into a brand new house, a totally new transit. So I am practically falling asleep here, so I'm probably not going to be able to continue. Well, let's see how I do. We're going to see how I do. It's 11:11 right now. We'll try to use that energy, my beautiful Aquarius. Okay, so Ace of Wands here and the Page of Cups. There's a brand new love coming in. Some of you might be afraid. One of the burdens that you have, or one of the obstacles that you foresee, maybe in new love relationships, is that a person could walk away from you. You've been hurt before. When you've been hurt like that before by someone else, I want you to think about this true statement, okay? Instead of worrying about that happening, when you're doing that, that's a trauma-informed belief. So that person that left you, however many years ago that was, or months for some of you, I know there was recent breakups here. I can feel that energy. So whoever left you, that person, you're letting them control you when you are afraid of someone else walking away. You're letting a person who abused you control you still, even if they're out of your life completely. 11:11, 244 on the clock. Wow. There's definitely angels in relationships. That's come through a number of times tonight. And it was on like license plates as I was driving home as well. That same 244 or 8244 or 2844. It was like a crazy, I just kept seeing it over and over again. I'm like, what is happening here? Yep, there is a sense of fear that something is going to go wrong. And someone comes in for a good time, not a long time. There's fear of abandonment. That's fear of abandonment from this new love. So listen, sometimes people have to end something, and it's probably never easy no matter what the reason is. But ultimately, if someone ends something, it could be too, right? Like, so sometimes a person knows we're lying to them. We're not lying about something big. We might be lying about our feelings. We could be lying about some set of circumstances. Whatever it is, we haven't been honest, and we take for granted the fact that other people can feel when we're not honest. They can feel it. So there could be some sense here that of dishonesty lingering from another relationship or from this one. Someone's holding on to a sense of abandonment, to a sense of poverty, like a poverty mindset. So it could be this Emperor. And that's why things are going to be moving slowly with this person. This could be a second marriage for some of you. This is also about health. Okay, so something here about health. Happiness coming in, turning pain into gain. Wherever you have the sun, you have the potential for billions. There is an opportunity coming in. You are manifesting that, okay? And you are manifesting it through a lot of collaboration, cooperation, working with other people, moving forward no matter what. You don't stop, you keep moving, and this gives you some choices. Now, am I seeing the sibling rivalry? You bet your boots I do. Oh, I sure do. But we won't talk about that right now. It is here. We don't have to talk about it, but it's still here. So I'm seeing that someone may want to come in. There is a secret here. There's a secret. The Emperor has a secret. That's the slow energy. The Emperor knows something he doesn't want to share. There's an ending here of a relationship with someone with Earth energy, Capricorn energy. And that, who is this King of Cups? Love is coming in. Passion is coming in. The Judgment card, that is the energy of getting back together, but it's also making a decision to move forward. Guided by angels as well. So Sagittarius energy, again, that's where we see second marriages. So I'm getting this sense that I had this with Capricorn too. I've had it with a few signs. And the reason why is because when Jupiter crosses that Gandanta, that threshold between Pisces, where it's Akash, or air, like it's that energy of the ether, that spirit. When we're spirit, we're in the ethers, right? So Jupiter moves from that energy of the ethers of, like, Neptune, dreaming, thinking about things and not really having to worry or care for a physical body, crossing that Gandanta into Aries, which represents the body, into physical life. That's like being reincarnated, being reborn. So there could be some energy of something coming back around. And with Mercury going retrograde, communication, like two things could be happening. If communication's going well with somebody now, it may go wonky at the time of the solar eclipse when Jupiter comes over from Akash into, because for sometimes we see people and we project a dream that onto them, that a narrative that's a fairy tale. We want them to be this XYZ, and they're not that, but we see them that way because it's a dream of ours. It's something we want to be true. And so we're going to try to make that person into, I mean, you hear it all the time. Oh, they train you well. No. People aren't dogs. Partners aren't pets. We should never be training anyone. We should also remember that partners are not prisoners. They do not have to stay with us. It's not an abandonment if somebody wants to leave, as long as the two of you work out things like financials in a fair and equitable way. No one should ever be homeless as a result of separation or divorce. I know that it happens, and I think that's what I'm saying there. That should not happen. And if it does happen and another partner is angry and is happy about it, that person's a piece of garbage. You're just a piece of garbage. If you become a piece of garbage, you know what the universe is going to do with you? You're going to be thrown away. You're going to be flushed down a cosmic toilet. No one will ever see you again. That's what happens to garbage. You will be discarded. If you act like garbage, you'll be discarded. You might have discarded somebody. That's a garbage move. You've made yourself into refuse. When you act that way, the universe will bring that back around. You know who specifically will do it? Venus. Venus energy, that's the Empress. That's represented by the Empress in Tarot. Venus energy. Venus is connected to Taurus. It's connected to a Libra. Justice will be served. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if someone has treated you badly, don't worry about that person, who they're seeing, what they're doing. Focus on yourself and your strengths. And that's when you're going to have some victory. 6 and 6 and 6 here. 666. I don't know, you guys. You tell me. 666. Victory in a past over the past leads to some kind of financial gain. It could lead to some kind of communication as well. Victory over the past. So that really works with the sibling narrative I keep seeing for you. It also works for those of you dealing with relationship issues. There is a new love here coming in. It could be that some of you are very concerned that that person could walk away, and you may not want to deal with a new love right now because you're afraid of people leaving. You could be triggered, that sense of abandonment, right? Could be triggered by that. But I do see the sun here. Someone through some kind of guru energy, that's through prayer, through isolation, kind of thinking things through. Someone's going to come to a recognition. They're going to, light will be shown on the real path that you're supposed to take. Okay? Yeah. Oh boy. This person. There's a person in your energy. I don't know who it is, but they're just caught between a rock and a hard place. There's someone here, and I don't know if it's you. I don't think so, but it's possible, right? I have no clue. But there's someone here who really, 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 really wants to move towards someone else, someone that they already know possibly. They are in a relationship, and it's a higher level of commitment, and they're realizing that some of that relationship, some parts of that relationship were abusive, that they were abused, and they are going to be leaving that relationship. They are going to be leaving that relationship. It will be their wish fulfillment. Aquarius energy, wish fulfillment. That will be their wish fulfillment, to leave that relationship. They are going to be listening to their intuition. That could be part of this Ace of Wands. I'm clearing the deck of this energy, my beautiful Aquarians, because now I'm going to use Timothy Lance's Archeon deck so that we can clarify. All right, we have a few scenarios happening there. We have some new love coming in. We have the energy of old love. We have the energy of someone, you know, treating you very badly. And now you know that that just makes them into garbage. And I think what's hard is seeing a person that, you know, has treated us unfairly, has treated us badly. Seeing that person, that's why that was about to go wonky there. Seeing that person succeed is tough for us. And so that's the universe's way of telling you not to pay attention to them. They don't matter. If someone didn't appreciate you, why are you still focused on them? They are not focused on you. You're giving them power when you do that. Take back your power. Open up your throat chakra. You can simply tell them how you felt, how what they said and what they did made you feel. And I'm telling you right now, there are certain individuals that after an extended period of time, if like an extended period of time has passed and you've given lots of opportunities for change, do not give any more, because it will not change. It will not. Oh, it can, it will. 30 years from now, things will be different. You want to wait 30 effing years for a change? All that time, you could be spending it with people that can just sort of recognize your needs. You don't need them to change. They don't have to change. You don't have to change. In order, when someone says, oh, things are going to change, or I believe this person can change, when you're saying that, what you're telling me is that you have to change. You're making change. You're compromising yourself and your needs so that they can stay the way they are. That's not partnership. That's you being a prisoner. Protect yourself from those people, okay? I do see a new relationship coming in. I do see the energy of new love here. And I see someone being very scared of that because of someone from the past, an abuser from your past is still in control. You're giving away your power. Some of you have given away your power, and you need to regain that power, okay? You've given away your power. It's not that you don't have any. We do feel that way sometimes, don't we? I can completely relate to this. I feel that way a lot of times. But that has to do with a trauma-informed belief system. But it's not really true. And it can happen, especially to people that have had cancer or some kind of serious disease, because you don't choose that. Oftentimes, it's not even anything that you do that makes that happen. It just happens to you. that's traumatic, because then you can't trust anything or anybody, especially not your own body. So you might feel completely invisible, completely overshadowed. Beautiful. Thank you, Heidi. Horseshoe is coming in from our gorgeous Heidi Messenger, my friend in heaven, another angel from earth, now in heaven, helping us out every single day, giving us this horseshoe, this good luck energy. Beautiful. Year of the horse coming through now very strongly. Power and protection. Horse blessings bring to you. Good fortune and well-being are gifted with this shoe. Well, I mean, you kind of can't get better than that. If some of you have like a little horseshoe necklace, some of you have a horseshoe hanging over a door, some of you have a horseshoe sitting on like a side table, I'm seeing it right now. So if this resonates for you, come on over to Patreon. It's a $10 bill to see all of the individual signs, all the extended videos, and there's like hundreds upon hundreds of those, hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of those. There's just a ton of things to do there. There's collective energy readings, that's like $1 more to see the extendeds for those. I have 2 new categories. I come up with new stuff all the time. There is a lot of fresh material to sift through, and I know that that can be overwhelming. But honestly, how much can you get on any other tarot page for, I know a reader that does $5. I watch their readings. They don't have any training in Vedic astrology. They just talk a lot. They like to hear their own voice. They're not a professional counselor. They're issuing advice as if they are, but they're not. Then it's entertaining, but there's really no actual value. I do think that they're talented. That's why I support them, and I also support them because I could see their pain. I could see their tremendous pain, and I wanted to just be encouraging to that person. But I'm telling you right now, you can get unlimited extended videos with someone else, but there's not the same level of content, and there's not the same volume of content. So you're getting a lot for very little. And I think that, those of you that know that, you might be a little concerned about a subscription, but you can cancel it any time. It's super easy to do that. I don't keep any of your information. In fact, I don't get any of it. I just get your name. I have no idea, and whatever name you give, that's what I get. I have no idea anything. You can cancel, you cannot cancel. You can stay on. I've had people stay with me for the entire, I'm a year old this month. I've had people be with me that whole time. So I appreciate those individuals, and I hope that you come along, because I really do put a lot of heart and soul into the Vedic astrology videos, into these extended videos, into the videos here on YouTube. I spend tons of time here. I really want to get the messages over to you. For me, this is about a karmic debt situation that I have with each and every one of you. If you're watching me right now, I have to repair something with you, and I want to help do that with you. I need to help you repair something in your life, and I can. I have the tools. I've been studying for a long time, 15 years with the Sinha Guru. I even did the initiation. I was in India. I climbed the mountain. I was in the cave. I've been there. So now I can use that energy. I can use those skills that I've been educated in. I can help you be happier, healthier, wealthier. Come on over to Patreon, and let's move forward in 2023 together towards that goal. Happier, healthier, wealthier. Bring it, everybody. Let's make it happen. I love you guys so much. Stay safe, not sorry. Talk to you later.